hello everyone. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon enjoying your lunch today. And in this festive celebration, of course, of the year, we are going to be having January. And this actually brings you season 5, Brewing Live, and it's entitled New Year and New Beginning. So, Brewing Live is a community of service for Decaf Coffee Republic, and we are now on our 5th month of serving the digital space. And our heart, of course, is um, to fill your digital cup with great stuff that matters, starting with this new beginning of the year 2021. So we hope that this would actually create opportunities for impact, income, and influence so that you can experience transformation in different areas of your life through the platform of life coaching, especially during, of course, this month and this year of new beginning. So Decap Coffee Republic is a coaching club and home of certified life coaches where inspiration begins and transformation happens through the platform of life coaching. Our physical space is located inside the Pioneer Center along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton, and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. So our hub is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily for dine-in, pick up and delivery of your premium drinks and Nutrilicious food. Plant-based meal is also available to help you keep fit and healthy as we start the year. And for coaching services, we do offer coaching services on demand 24/7. Just connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. That's any time of the day and any day of the week. Thank you so much for joining me today. We welcome you here, and please do tag a friend in the comment below and share a link to your FB timeline group and FB page so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So we welcome you all. And if in any case that you have, of course, your personal pages, you can go on ahead and tag a friend. So Decap Brewing Lab is in partnership with Coach A Coaching Club, the premier club for coaches and entrepreneurs. And our mission as club members is to create a massive impact by turning our talents into income and influencing the people in our chosen domain and territory through the platform of life coaching. So our club is already open actually for batch 3 this January, and we invite you to please do join us. And please do connect still with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to know more about how you can be part of Coach A Coaching Club and benefit from this learning opportunity with Master Coach A. So for today's episode, I will share with you um, certain important things in here, and this is actually called money from the Kankanaey perspective. Well, as we begin, we invite you to intentionally learn from this episode and earn wisdom, strategies, and techniques as you give generously to the advancement of life coaching and support our fellow change agents in the practice of their profession. So, for your love gift, as I'm actually sharing with you, for your love gift, you may click the link down below there. That's paypal.com/PayPal me /brewing live in the caption of this FB live. So, as they say, giving is earning the opportunity to be blessed and to be a channel of God's blessing. So, I am inviting you to say yes to the privilege of giving honor to whom honor is due. And thank you so much in advance for your generous heart. So, today I'm actually going to be sharing you once again, as I said, money, learning from the Kankanaey perspective. So this year did have a very the previous year did have a very big impact on money for each and every family, Filipino family, but as well as the world. So we do actually have concerns about money. Before I'll start further with that, I'd like to introduce you myself. I am Syvel Abance from Benguet, from the Cordilleras. I am a Kankanaey Igorot, and I am a teacher and a customer service representative. I am a member of Cornerstone Covenanted Community based in here in Baguio City, and we would like to welcome you as well. I am currently a certified life coach in Coach A Coaching Club. And I do have here, you can actually see down below in the comments, our fellow coaches. I'd like to welcome you all in here. Thank you very much for joining me. So I'd like to continue further about this. So if in any case during this episode you'd felt that there's something that actually resonated with you, touched your heart, and you think you can actually be a blessing of sharing this to others, you can go on ahead and share it and use this pack my bag moment hashtag decap brewing live. This would actually be something that would share and help others as well on wisdom. So anything else that you actually have learned here, something that resonate and something that your heart wants to share, please do share it. And with this hashtags, pack my bag moment and hashtag decaf brewing live. Okay, so again, let's go back to money. For the previous year, 2020, this is actually really a downturn of everything where money was a problem, money was an issue. Like we're asking, where can we actually get money? Where is this money? Where can we actually generate this money since we're really having issues? I too actually had that. I share with it because um, due to things because of the pandemic, this really affected everyone, and each and every one of us, family, individuals, would think as to where to get money. Now with this, I would like to share with you, in order for us to continue about why am I talking about money right now, I'd like to share a bit from the Cordilleras. I am from the Cordillera. Again, as I said, I am an Igorot, and I'd like to share with you some of our rituals. Some of our rituals, and during the pandemic, we did have rituals as well here. That is in order for us to be safe from the disease, and as well as rituals in order for us to be able to be blessed, and of course to have more money. So in our Igorot rituals or Kankanaey rituals, we do have different rituals in order for us to be blessed with money, be blessed with material things, and in order for us to, garner more of these material things. So we do have different rituals. These are actually being discussed, given as well, so that this can actually, there is like an idea where once we are going to be having these rituals, that we are able to gain more money, that we are going to be blessed more with money. So not only are we in the modern times are wanting money as well, even the Kankanaes, those us who belong from the ethnic minority do have that um, want in order for us to have money as well. And you can actually see those types of rituals that we have. I actually have my book in here, at TED, Understanding Timeless Values Ingrained Within a Fading Kankanaey Tradition. This book would actually tell you more about these rituals and how we do it, and what are the prayers that we do in order for us to be able to, ask for more blessings and ask for more money. All right. And furthermore, I'd like to share with you, in connection to money, I'd like to share with you the two social classes of a Kankanaey community. So we actually have the first one and the highest. We call it the Kadangyan, or this is the classes of the rich. And as you can see on the triangle, they are the highest, but of course, they are the least in numbers. So the Kadangyans are the rich people. We call them Kadangyan. And then we have the second in rank, we have the Lado, or these are the so-called poor. So in a Kankanaey social class, we only have two. We don't have middle class. So it's either you're rich or either you are poor. So again, the rich is called the Kadangyan, and the poor are called Lado. Now, I'd like to go further with that. What's its connection? What's the connection of the social classes to money? So, if we say Lado or the Bitag in our language, Lado or Bitag is the same. So, these poor people, of course, has less money. Their family is only their responsibility, that they should actually be able to bring food on the table for their family, that they can actually, provide things to their family. They actually, of course, own few livestock and a small piece of land that they can till. Normally, of course, you would know that here in the mountains, our main source of living, it's either tilling the land or mining for gold. Um, and basically, Lado and Biteg have, of course, lesser assets or less assets where they can actually get, their materials. And of course, they are still respected in the community, being that we believe here in the community, here in the uplands or the Kankanaey tribe, we still believe that each and everyone is actually respected in the community. So even if you're poor, even if you don't have money, even if you have less money, you're still, of course, respected. But it would be different if you are called the Kadangyan or Baknang. Because being a Kadangyan or Baknang, you actually have more money. Um, but together with more money is that you have more responsibility in times of famine. Um, you can or you should actually be able to call the community to offer more work in help. So since you have the means, so you can of course call the whole community for more work and more help. And of course, being a Kadangyan, um, you should own more livestock and acres of land. So it's not only like a piece of land, but it's really acres. And of course, with this, being a Kadanyan, since you have more money, you have more livestock, you have more assets. And with this goes, you are going to be respected in the community, but not respected as how the Lado is being respected, but you are highly respected being a Kadangyan or Baknang, which is in our normal communities that would really go because all the if we are going to be meeting a rich person, we do have a certain respect, but the respect that's coming from in the Kankanaey community, the respect is a bit different, because the respect does not only come because there's money, but because there's something more, and we could actually go further with that. Now, money in the Kankanaey perspective is a blessing. Why? It is a blessing because it is used as one of the measures of value of every person. As you can see on the social class, that being poor, you're still respected, but being rich, you are more or highly respected. So that creates or that measures the value. Since you have more money in the Kankanaey community, then you are a bit highly respected because of this. Now, second is that it is a blessing because it's another measure to establish your social class. Since you have more money, you're called the kadanyan. Now, if you have less, then you're called the bitag, or the poor. Now, money, according to the Kankanaey perspective, is from the kabunyan, or the gods. So, since we do perform rituals, we believe, or the Kankanaey believes, that the gods bless these people who performs rituals, and it's actually deeper than that. And money is again a sign of blessing because it's another sign of wisdom given to that person who owns more money. Wisdom because it's the wisdom to find a certain source of how you can generate more money. So that is wisdom. another sign. It's not the main sign, but it's actually one of the signs of being wise. And again, in the Kankanai perspective, having money or money is a sign of responsibility. It's the responsibilities because if you are rich or if you have more money, you can actually multiply a scarce commodity to benefit many. So being rich would mean that since you have this money, whatever is scarce in the community, whatever is lacking, you can do something in order to proliferate it to make it more so that it would benefit the whole community. Remember that Kankanai community is more communal. So you don't live because you're alone, but because you belong in a certain community. So having more money would go with a responsibility where you can actually help the people to multiply a certain scarce material to benefit the whole community. Second is a responsibility because it can create a source of scarce commodity. So you can create something in order for you to multiply that source for that scarce commodity in the community. Third, it's a responsibility because it can help more people in the community. So being a baknang would mean that you own your money. It's not. Basically being baknang is that if you have more money, then you can help more people in the community. So in the Kankanai perspective, they don't treat money as something which is not good, but it's actually something which is very helpful because it can help more people. It doesn't only help themselves, being the kadangyan, but it also helps the whole community where they belong. Next is another responsibility. Having money must mean that you must donate in times of need. So being a kadangyan, since you have more money, in case of difficulties, in case the community is facing difficulties, it is your responsibility to donate that money for the good of the whole community. Now, what is the source or where is this money coming from? In the Kankanai perspective, the source of money is because there's something that you have created, whether you work it smart or you work it hard, but money would actually be there or it will come about if there's something that you have created via the work of your hand or through your works. So in the Cordilleras, as I said earlier, our main source of income is, of course, farming, and another one is mining. Since Benguet is rich, the mountains of Benguet is rich with gold and minerals, and of course, there's other natural resources coming from soil. Now, with these, they believe each and everyone believes that if you work hard for it, if you have something to show as a fruit of your work, then money is created. Second, the source of money is when it is earned, where you have something to trade for it. So you can earn money if there's something that you can exchange with it. So it's either a material, it's either a service, or anything that you can actually trade for money. So, as you can see, as in the Cordilleras, we do have something to trade, like of course the gold, the other minerals that we have. We have as well our vegetables that we can actually trade down there on the lowlands in order for us to have money. And that's actually where the perspective is coming from. That if you have something to trade for it, then money is earned. And thirdly, is that money is given by the Kabunyan and the gods in exchange of good things that is done. So if you have done something good, like performed a ritual, you've been doing something good to other people, then you're actually given this money coming from the gods. So basically, on the Kankanai perspective, money is actually a responsibility, it is a blessing, but with all of those, because it actually has sources. And all those sources comes this the sources of this comes with work, if you have something to trade in it, or if you have something good that's done. Now, with all of this learning together, I can actually say, being from the Cordilleras, I can say that money creates power. Since having more money in the Kankanaey perspective, in the Kankanaey community, you're called Baknang. And it creates power because you have this power to call people, to ask people for help, to have more people to help you, and to feed more people. During the pandemic, it is actually the responsibility of the rich, the baknang or the kadangyan, to give food or to donate more food to those who are needy. So money here is being creates more power for the person who owns it. And in the perspective of Akan Kanaay, it is true. But again, there's actually a continuation with that. That money indeed creates power, but behind money is value. There is value behind money. So value first, then money, then power. Now, what do I mean? Like, money creates power, but remember that behind money is value. With this, as you can see, value here is because on the Kankanai perspective, they work hard and smart for it. There's something that they can actually trade for it for money. There are good things done, and that creates value. That creates the value of the person, or that creates the value that you can trade. But value here does not only say that you have something, that you actually have something to give, that's something to work hard for, something to trade, or something good that you've done. But together with this value, with the word value, is taking responsibility and being a blessing or creating a source. So on the Kankanai perspective, creating money, you must be creating value. But the value that is being said in here, or that's being defined, is the value of as the fruit of your hard work or your smart work. It is the fruit of something that you can trade. It is the fruit of the good things that you've done. It's the value because it is a fruit of all these works. But together with the word value is the marriage of taking responsibility, being a blessing to others, and creating the source. So with all this combined together, your work, your trade, good things that's done, plus taking responsibility, being a blessing, and creating a source is your value as a person. And with all of this created together will, of course, bring money out. So in order for money to be brought out is that there should be a value created. That's the reason why, as we say, money creates power. But remember that behind money is the value that should be created. So we should say, we may say that, "Oh, value, I don't have any value. I can't create value," or things like that. Of course, the Kadangyan has their own assets. The Kadangyan has their own, acres of land. The Kadangyan has their own things in life. They have this money and this food. But in the Kankanay perspective, a Kadangyan could never be a Kadangyan if he did not work hard for it. A Kadangyan could never be a Kadangyan if he did not like do something in order to create that value in trade of money. So if we say we don't have any value to give, we don't have any value to create, is actually something that is um, not solid in foundation. That is because even an ant, small as it is very important in the ecosystem, this vast ecosystem that we have. We need the ants for decomposition to corrode materials in order for it to become fertilizers. So, a small ant, as it is, a very simple, very small size, but it is very important in our ecosystem. What is more important to a person like us who is protected with rights and laws? How is an ant so small is still very important to the world, for the world to move and for the world to have, a better place compared to a person who is of great value. That is because they are more protected, they have rights, there are laws protecting a person, and we have more that we can actually provide. So if an ant is valuable, how can a person not be valuable as well? And if you can actually see here a small cell, it's just a cell, just one, but it is very important to create an organ or a body. So, how can a complex human being made of billions of cells say that they are of no value? We come from these small cells combined together to become, of course, our body. Now, if this cell is very important, then how much more us, who is actually created coming from billions of cells combined together? So I believe that each and everyone has something or has a value to create or have created a certain value that we can actually trade in for money. Then maybe someday we should not actually be thinking of how can we get money? Where can we have this money in order for us to trade in? Saan tayo kukuha ng pambili or saan tayo kukuha ng pera? Because we do have a certain value within us that we can actually trade in for it. For the Kankanays, they may have their own perspective of values where they have work to trade in, that their value is composed of work, their value is composed of their own responsibilities, of of blessings given by God because of good things that they've done to others, of the responsibilities in their community that creates them value. Each and every individual may actually have our own values as well. And with these values, I believe that there's something that we can actually do to trade in for money. Now, if we actually have more questions about this, how can we actually get money? I'd like to welcome you to the Coach A Coaching Club. Master Coach A is a very great master coach. I assure you of that. He'll be able to tell you more about how money can actually be created. We actually have here money symbolized by monetize, optimize, neutralize, equalize, and you verbalize. This is one of the money coaching cards, which is actually running. Um, that's, I think, every Sunday of every month. um, Master Coach A can actually give you more idea on how money works and how to, of course, have a better perspective of money. Now, if you actually have problems as well with your value, how you can create value, I again ask you to come in. You're invited. Where we welcome you here to the Coach A Coaching Club. Master Coach A again has all of the tools in order to help you to understand the value that you can actually create in order to trade in with money. So, in order for you to be able to create something to get more money. So, Master Coach A in the Coach A Coaching Club can guide you further so that in this year, 2021, we do have really a very difficult year in the year 2020. But I would like to invite you. So you're going to be having a better perspective as we start this year 2021, a better perspective on how to create value so that by creating value, we can actually create money. Master Coach A can guide you through, and with that you can actually connect with Coach Rizal, as I actually gave you as well the number in here. That's for Coach Rizal's number, that's 0917-586-1661. We really invite you, if you have problems on how to create value, we invite you here, the Coach A Coaching Club. Master Coach A can help you further. We have started the class already for this, but you are still welcome. Please join us. You will be, or you are not going to be having any regrets if you're going to be joining the class. And as again, as I said, if you have problems and how you understand money, we have here classes as well running. It's actually free. Master Coach A is giving a free webinar about money, and it would actually give you a better perspective. So we welcome you. We welcome you. And I would assure you, you would never ever regret the moment that you're going to be stepping on the webinar or the class by Master Coach A. You'd be having a better perspective that would actually create a better beginning, a new beginning for the year 2021. And it's not only for this year, but forward. We're looking forward to a year and years to come where you won't, or where we and you won't be asking any issues about where to get money and how to create money. All right. And with that, I would actually say that money is just a reward to the value that you can create. So if there's something that of value that we can create, each and every one of us, I believe that money would actually be coming in. Anything that we create of value, and of course it's seen by others as valuable as well, they would for sure trade it for money. And we would for sure, we who created the value would for sure earn that money. And with that valuable thing that we actually create, I believe that God, the Kabunyan, as we from the Cordilleras, the Kankanaey Igorots would call it Kabunyan, or God in general, would bless us more because of these valuable things that we can actually give to the world for its betterment. All right. And to end this, I would actually encourage you to read, of course, my ebook, 30 Years Still Single Yet Happy. And again, to read my book as well, Ated, Understanding Timeless Values Ingrained Within a Fading Kankanaey Tradition. And you can actually, of course, join me. Those singles out there, you can actually join me in my group here, the Singles Hub. It's actually, you can check in there down below, the Singles Hub link. And you can actually look into, if those who are interested about culture, our culture here in the Cordilleras, you can join me with my FB page. That's author Syvel. You can just search it in the net, of course. And if in any case you would like to personally connect with me, you can click on the facebook.com, that's Shreds of Gems, or my number, that's 0949-3071-305. You can connect with me, or if you would like to connect more with the Coach A Coaching Club community, again, you can actually connect with Coach Rizal. That's 0917-586-1661. Okay, so in here, on behalf of the Decaf Coffee Republic and Koshi Coaching Club, we want to thank you all for being a part of this journey. And of course, you can watch the replays for this, for all the episodes from season 1 to season 5 inside FB page of Decaf Coffee Republic and Life Coach Philippines. You can also check on Coach AI Connect YouTube channel for high definition video of this episode. And remember to subscribe to the channel so that you can get the alerts when new video becomes available. So we welcome you once again for tomorrow. We have the another episode here. We welcome you for another lunch date. It's entitled "Stand Up, Pick Up Your Mat, Fulfill Your Mission" by Coach Phoebe. We welcome you here, and again, we thank you very much. We thank you so much for being. We thank you so much. We welcome you here. Um, as we said, from the mountains of the Cordilleras, Yaman. Thank you very much. And from the Hocheo Coaching Club, we say love, bomb, boom. Love, bomb, boom, and love, bomb, boom. Thank you very much and have a nice lunch.